So Signiant is very well known in the media industry as the market leader in intelligent file transfer. We're a software company, and our software literally moves petabytes of high-value content every single day, all throughout the global media supply chain. People sending and sharing large files, automated system-to-system file movement, and moving files to and from the cloud. So wherever content needs to flow, Signiant makes that happen with speed, reliability, and security.
I hate to break it to you, but I can transfer files on the web without using Signiant. Why should I use Signiant?
So Signiant is based on proprietary acceleration technology. So where we really provide a lot of value is when files get really big. So if you're shooting in 4K, 8K, UHD, things like Dropbox and Google Drive or email or FTP tend to fall over. And so if you need to get really big files all over the world very quickly, that's where Signiant can help and add a lot of value.
How do you make sure the file arrives safely?
Yeah, so we do a lot to protect the files in flight. So if all files are encrypted in flight, and we have third-party audits to make sure that we're compliant with the latest in security standards. We have a gold shield from TPN, DPP commitment to security marks. So enterprise-grade security because of the value of the content that we tend to move for studios and post-production and VFX. We have to make sure that it's protected in flight, and that's what we do.
What do I need to be able to use Signiant? Am I buying a bunch of boxes and sending it point to point?
No, so Signiant is a software company, and all of our software is delivered as software as a service. And so all we do is connect to your storage. You can use on-premises storage, you can use cloud storage, but assets always remain in your control and your choice of storage, and then you just connect that storage to our cloud platform, and you can be up and running in a day.
So what have you got that's new at NAB?
Yeah, so we're known for our fast file transfer capabilities, but we recently introduced a service that sort of layers on top of that called Media Engine. And what Media Engine does, it allows you to search, preview, play your assets, even make clips of your assets. So it's like a lightweight media management service that's built on top of our fast file transfer foundation. So it just creates more efficiencies for companies that may not have a full-blown media asset management system, but they need to be able to find their assets, they need to be able to play them, clip them, view the metadata before or after they move them.
Everybody and his cousin has a media asset management system of some sort. Why did Signiant felt they needed to design their own?
Yeah, so we're doing it in a different way. The key with Media Engine is that you don't need to move or ingest your assets. You just leave them where they are in your choice of storage, and it's built on top of our file transfer software. So one of the interesting things about Media Engine is it's included. If you're using Media Shuttle or Jet, you get some Media Engine included with your subscription. You don't even need to install any software. You don't need to move or ingest your assets. All you need to do is turn it on, and you can start taking advantage of Media Engine today. So it's a very disruptive approach to media management.
One of the themes here at NAB is the idea of AI. It's everywhere. Are you using AI? And if so, what do you see the impact of AI either on your company or on media over the next year or two, short term?
Yeah, so interesting. Obviously, there's a lot of buzz around it. I think one of the near-term use cases is certainly metadata enrichment. We're seeing a lot of that, and we'll be taking advantage of that with our Media Engine platform. I also see some interesting use cases in helping transform metadata and maybe helping make some of those people more efficient along the way. But there's definitely some near-term use cases that we're exploring.
For people that haven't heard of Signiant or haven't used your products, what important points do you want them to remember?
Yeah, so if you're working with large media assets and you need to move them around the world, whether you're working with a distributed team, whether you're working with partners, if you just need to get content to and from storage, anywhere where content needs to flow, if it's big files and you need to move them quickly, reliably, and securely, that's when you need Signiant.